Oh, she's gonna kill me. I should have just ignored her. Moving forward, I have no idea how to go about this. There's so many characters, so many routes. Give me ideas of how to go about the series. Please give me ideas how to go about this, because I want to keep playing for the I want to keep playing this for you guys. We're back again to play some games. You guys showed my last video a lot of love, a lot of likes. I really appreciate it. So we're back again with Saint Spells. So if you don't know, this is part 2. And I'll put the part 1 video somewhere on the screen. So the last time we left off, I had gotten killed, first of all. I got killed by Luca. Haven't even met him yet. Luca killed us, so we had to start all over. We had to start our week all over. And so this time, we're going to try to survive the rest of the week without getting killed. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always description below, and we can get started. And make sure you share the video because I think a lot of people would like to see this game. It's really good. Okay, so it's Wednesday, 8 p.m. Did I finish all my classes for the day? I think I did. So we're going to... Oh, there's freaking 29, what's this? 29 students. That's a lot of people to meet. You are in the library. Let's read. I don't feel like studying. It's nighttime. Let's get sleepy. What to read today? Your fingers flip through the pages of Alice in Never-Ending Finals. Never-Ending Finals? You can feel your intelligence increasing. Thank you. While sending a chill down your spine, a random entity flies past your head. By the time you turn around, it's no longer in sight. What? Did something big just... Oh, wait. You suppose this kind of circumstance is quite normal around here. No, it's not. Whatever. There are some others around, but it doesn't seem like they notice anything. You hear a shushing sound from nearby and turn to see a pair of glistening yet old eyes staring at you. Who are you? He places a finger in front of his lips, signaling you to remain silent. When you look more closely, you realize his expression is that of pleading. Please, be quiet for a bit. Nodding, you keep silent, slowly understanding the situation when a spirit floats past. What's more, the spirit looks angry. As the spirit floats further away, you face the person in question properly, raising an eyebrow in curiosity. It seems that he catches onto the signal. Unlike a moment ago, he's now looking everywhere but at you. Though curious, you figure that he doesn't need to share if he doesn't want to. However, he eventually climbs out of his hiding spot. Were you hiding? Pardon me for my rudeness. Thank you for keeping my Oh, the ghost was chasing him or looking for him. Thank you for keeping my cover. That was weird. Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to explain your situation if you don't want to, by the way. My character is so nice. His eyes glisten again when he hears that. This time, they aren't as cold as before. He lets out a small laugh, as if he's finally relieved of some pent-up tension. Nonetheless, thank you. I'm Huey? Huey? Actually, I think that name might be Chinese. Huey. We're gonna go with Huey. Sorry that we had to be in such an informal situation. No apologies needed, Huey. I'm Lauren. You are cut off as the dragon anima suddenly turns his body away. Oh, he's a dragon. You turn around as well to see the angered spirit again. It probably heard your conversation. I'll see you around. Huey speaks in a calm and cool manner, as if he isn't being chased by a vengeful creature. You're impressed. After his goodbyes, he dashed away as quickly as he entered the scene. Well, you better run. What is going on? Wednesday is now over. Okay. Today is Thursday. You have some free time until your next class. What do you do? Let's go hiking since it's early in the morning. You are in the forest. I'm still not gonna do that. Practice magic, actually. The cool shade and scent of pines clears your mind and prepare you for practice. Thank you. Of course, I knew you were gonna be here. I knew it. You find Bugbear. Let me save. I like to think that my best friend, Simon, isn't gonna kill me, but he's been acting kind of strange lately. So you never know. And I don't know about you, Bugbear. You find Bugbear, and Bugbear is not his name. I realized when I was editing. Where is he at? That's the creature he is. He's a bugbear, but that's not his name. Because other characters have their name right here. See? But Bugbear does not. What is your name? What's your full name? I should say. We don't know her full name either. I don't know. She's mean, so I don't care. Anyway, you find Bugbear toddling out 2 pairs of multicolored socks. Out here? He giggles, putting a finger to his lips with a sly smile. Okay. What should I do? I don't know. Go see some bunnies? I'm at the gardens. I wander around, appreciating the beauty of the flowers. Oh, it's you again! Aniva? You see Aniva in the gardens. She looks like she has a potted plant in her arms. She talks about how she came to have her plant friend talk to other flowers today. You two watch the flowers in silence, surrounded in a peaceful atmosphere, so you're not scared of me no more? Because you were freaking out last time. It's noon. Oh, but Simon. I kind of want to talk to the dragon guy some more. But Simon. We gotta see what's happening with Simon. You find Simon at the fields. You gonna talk to me? Or are you gonna avoid me? You decide to have lunch outside today, hoping to enjoy some fresh air and good weather. Other students seem to have the same idea as they trickle out to the field, finding spots at outdoor tables or simply settling down on the grass. Among these students, you see a familiar plaid-clad figure with a lunchbox in his lap. He scopes the field in front of him before opting to turn his head over his shoulder. That's when Simon spots you, giving a small wave. Hey there, Lauren. He greets you when you make your way over and sit with him in the grass. Great minds think alike, huh? Letting weather this nice go to waste would be a shame. It'd be more of a shame to not spend it with you. Do you ever have lunch in the cafeteria instead of anywhere else besides it? Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that you erased you erased your number from my phone and ran away? So we cool now? It'd be a shame to not spend the time with you. Simon freezes, cheeks getting a little pink. Whoa there. Lauren, we haven't even finished our first lunch together. One hand goes to rub the back of his neck. Despite his averted gaze, Simon is smiling. But shucks, it's awfully nice of you to say that. His tail is wagging behind him. You both start eating, but even for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Simon seems unusually quick to scarf down his food. He seems more conscious about his pace when he brings out a Tupperware box with baby carrots and some dip. Make sure you chew your food thoroughly. What's with the rush, Simon? That's kind of gross, dude. What's the rush? Oh, there's no rush. Right now, anyway. His expression turns wistful. I juggled a lot of jobs before I came here, a lot of which had pretty short meal periods, so it just became habit. Simon munches on his carrots at a more leisurely pace, mindful of your words. You lapse into comfortable silence, and as you near the end of the lunch period, Simon starts packing up his items. He starts hesitantly, hazarding a glance your way. Do you want to have lunch together again? It doesn't have to be tomorrow, but whenever you're up for it. Simon forces a chuckle. I think it's hitting me now how lonely you can get, having meals by myself day in and day out. You know, I think I'm pretty close with Simon. I think he likes me too. But, sure. The week's almost over. Sure. He gives a bright smile. Really? He curbs his enthusiasm and clears his throat. Great. I'm looking forward to it. Simon rises to his feet and stretches before picking up his lunchbox. This was nice, Lauren. I'll see you around, okay? With that, Simon takes his leave. Simon, I need to know what that was about last time. You have some free time to your next class? Of course I do. Let's... go to my room. You are in the dorms. Let's study. Before class. It's quiet in your room, the only sound the scratching of your quill. The calm atmosphere helps you focus on your work for combat and defense magic. I feel like a better student. Is it time for class now? Cryptozoology. Go to class? Yes. See, I've only been bad one time. I'm good. Who would you like to approach? Let's do somebody new. New. Let's be new. Who are you? You spot two students. It's so addicting just to go back to the characters you already know because you barely know them. You spot two students who seem to be in the middle of some kind of argument. One is an anima girl with fluffy ears on top of her head, and the other is a witch with short pink hair. What? You're breaking up with me? Hey, calm down, babe. Look, it's been fun and all, but I just feel like we aren't a good match, you know? And honestly, things have been getting kind of dull lately. I'm a variety kind of gal is all. I need spice in my life, you know? I'm sure you'll find your special someone someday, Tina. The pink-haired witch tisks. I just don't think it's me. A week ago, you were saying we were soulmates, Hexley. A week ago? That we were made for each other. The name Hexley seemed vaguely familiar to you. Apparently, she's got a reputation among the school for being a serial heartbreaker. Let's see her. Yeah. I can see that. The animal girl points her fingers into the witch's chest accusingly. Literally yesterday, you were telling me you were going to transfer to Polaris so that we could spend more time together. Polaris. Did I say that? Hexley nervously backed up, appearing to look for a route to escape. Look, Tina, baby, it's not you, it's me. Don't you dare finish that sentence. I knew I should have stayed away. All those rumors about you were right. All you do is chew people up and spit them back out once you're done with them. You act like we're soulmates, but by the end of the week, you're on to the next. You're pathetic, Hexley. Truly pathetic. Oh, gods. You're unbelievable. Don't you dare walk away, or I swear to the Celestials. As you're watching the scene unfold, the pink carrot witch suddenly seems to take notice of you. Leave me out of this. Realizing that you have been staring for quite a while now, you turn your gaze elsewhere, reflexively. But it's too late. Hexley's already making a beeline towards you. No, Hexley. No, thank you. Don't drag me into this. Though you do your best to avoid eye contact, this Hexley girl was now standing uncomfortably close to you. Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you around the conservatory before. Hexley, I will not be one of your, I'm not gonna let you break my heart. And that's odd, because I usually try to keep tabs on all the cuties around school. Watching Tina storm off in your peripheral vision, you hesitate to look this brazen woman in the eye. But suddenly, you don't have a choice. She lunges forward and forces her fingers to become intertwined with yours, golden sparkles emanating. I don't want no problems, Hexley. I want none of your exes going crazy on me. I don't want that. Do you believe in love at first sight? Because I do. I'm Hexley Hainsworth, of the esteemed Hainsworth family. What's your name? Part of me wants to say this because I don't want to get dragged into this mess. But I'll introduce myself. I'm Lauren. Lauren. What a beautiful name. No words can describe it. I commend your parents for such an excellent choice. Or well, whoever gave it to you, I suppose. Are you flirting with me? Did you not just break up with Tina? The past, my dear. I cannot ignore love's calling. I am but a humble traveler in Aphrodite's domain. My heart is only but a double cheeseburger, and Cupid has just made an order, okay? You have no idea what she's talking about. You simply must give me your number. Phone or dorm? Either will do. Just, Hexley. No thank you. No thank you. I am not trying to... You're messy. You're drama. You simply must give me your number, phone, or dorm. Either will do just fine for me, darling. But we've just met. But our connection is so strong. I already feel as if I know everything about you, Lauren. It's as if our red strings of fate have been knitted into a sock or something. A sock. If you don't believe me, I already know your favorite color just from looking into your beautiful shining orbs. My orbs? Does she mean my eyes? It's, I don't even know what color that is. I don't even know what that is. Chartreuse. No. That is not a... No. It's like a lime booger color. Ugh. Wow, you got it right. No. Oh, that was a trick question. It's actually pink, isn't it? Before you answer, Hexley places a gloved finger on your lips. Actually, don't answer that one. I can already tell from the look on your face it's true. Suddenly, you hear the sound of an alarm going off. Ah, sorry, but we'll have to become destined lovers later. I've got to get going. Hexley takes a pen and notepad out from her pocket and scribbles something on it before forcing it into your palm. I'm not going to call you. Okay, so here's my number, my star sign, my house, my dorm number, my favorite food. You better drop that credit card number. That's all I need. So now we do know everything about each other. I mean, that's how it works in video games and stuff, right? So I think it counts in real life too. No. Why would I eat it? I'm gonna, I'm gonna eat it. The heck? Hexley watches you destroy and devour the note without hesitation. She's utterly horrified. Why did you? Oh, I get it. You want to learn all that stuff naturally. I knew you had a romantic side to you, Lauren. I'm excited to learn more about it. I'm gonna get going now, but see you later, soulmate. You are left alone, very confused, and just a little bit intrigued. Hexley, you a mess. Today we'll have a lecture on the topic of your choice. B. What mythical creature are you curious about? Leviathan! Leviathan is a sea serpent noted in theology and mythology, often associated with forces of chaos and evil. According to the Dissidia Final Fantasy Summon Compendium, it effortlessly controls water and rules all who dwell in the oceans. The raging swell of its tsunami is enough to consume even the fiercest of foes. By the way, have you heard of the critically acclaimed I think that's a joke my brother told me about Final Fantasy 14? I don't know. Okay. I don't care about that. Yeah, I think. You think you see something dark in the corner of your eye, but when you turn around, there's something. Why is something always messing with you? Towards the end of these scenes. The critically acclaimed Final Fantasy. It's not after school. What do? I can't call nobody. Study in the classroom, I guess. Write profanities on the board. Join the nap club. Let's join the nap club. You don't know who founded this club, but it's an excellent idea. It's not paranoia, but you swear you heard footsteps following you. Why is something always weird happening to you at the end of these scenes? Let's go fight. You are at the arena. Be a delinquent. No, let's exercise. You look around for someone to spot you at the bench press. Girl, why are you benching? I don't want that. Hey, never mind. Ashton seems to be very focused on the task at hand. He blinks when you call his name, and after a moment, turns to face you. Hi, Ashton. How are you? He looks around for a towel to wipe some sweat off his face. Hi. He finds the towel. What are you doing here? I want to work out. I'm just wandering around. I want to work out. Ashton glances down at the towel before looking back up. What about you? Working out. He offers you a wary smile. Yeah, I just want to keep healthy and strong. You too? Yeah. Girl, you better flirt. You over here flirting with Simon. Probably because I talked to him a lot. But you should be flirting with Ashton. The heck? Thursday is now over. Okay. We're almost at the end of the week. Dawn has risen, and a few specks of light progress across the blackened sky. You traverse the hollow halls with the idea of being the early bird to catch the worm, so to speak. In spite of it being so early, there's no such thing as being too prepared as somewhere as prestigious as St. Spell. However, it seems another has the same thought in mind. As you make your way towards the staircase, you make out a shapely but distraught form hunkered against the stairwell. Save. That's what I'm gonna do. You ain't getting me again. Sure. Close in the distance, you recognize the ornate garb and adornments that could belong to no other than Elaine. Eleni. A witch you've seen in passing, but otherwise, she hasn't given you the time of day. Along with her charisma, she is most renowned for being abhorrently snobbish towards those she deems mousy, or mundane. However, upon closer inspection, she hardly resembles herself at all. Her face is sunken in, her skin pallid in hue. Girl, you alive? In reality, she looks rather ill, or as if she's been on the receiving end of a particular nasty hex. Particularly. As your footsteps draw closer, she makes a jerky movement. Scarlet eyes now waringly focus on you. It seems she's straining, but with a flick of her wrist, she beckons for you to move closer. Finally, another stirs. Whatever is that face for? Ooh, you're practically brimming with it. Oh, no. Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna take my life force or something? I have a favor to ask you. Come closer. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is both exhilarating and frustrating to be motioned for as one would coax an animal, but you bite. Taking a step closer, you pierce your lips and muster the courage to respond. A favor? Well, what is it? Regardless of the delicate state the witch is in, her lips are still painted a deep ruby. They part, revealing a row of perfectly white teeth. The smile might have been more inviting, if not for a following request. Oh, are you a vampire? Like, what are you? No. Please don't kill me. Wait, you're a witch. You shouldn't bite me. Did somebody bite you? Are you a witch? Are you a vampire now? I need only a little. But you're ether. I need only a little. But you're ether, if you'll indulge me. Ether. Oh. Girl, okay. You can kill me if you want to. If you want. I mean, with that face? Anyway, she, a hand outstretches. And, oh, can't read no more. Your face is distracting. A hand outstretches towards you, and it seems even her palms are equally embellished. A glistening ruby rests in the center, but your eyes focus set upon the middle of the crystal. Although the outside twinkles a blistering hue, the center lacks its vibrancy, and the onyx that swirls is rather ominous. It takes you a moment to fathom she's quite literally asking to drain a bit of your essence. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I should have just ignored her. How am I gonna fail? My whole mission today is to survive. Am I gonna fail already? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe? There's a natural reluctancy to give up a bit of your mana to another, but she takes it in stride. As you ponder the consequences, inevitably, you find yourself swaying within her stare. How could you say no after all? With eyes that gaze at you so imploringly, it feels wrong to leave her wanting. And what person could leave another in such a fragile state? Well, maybe just a little. You close the distance, and the moment you touch her, your knees begin to buckle. The gem that rests in her palm is even colder than her grip, and it stings to brush against. Try as you might to tug or pull apart, her clutch is more viper-like than you'd anticipated. Has she ever been truly indisposed? The chipperness you felt earlier, the warmth of the sun tickling your skin, all of it sinks further and further from you. Even though you'd only intended for her to take a little, she seems to give little heed for your well-being. See, don't trust pretty faces like this. I fell for it. Her smile is all you can see as you unsteadily take a seat beside her on the floor. The color rises back to your cheeks. Back to her cheeks, I mean. The color rises back to her cheeks, and the fatigue dissipates entirely as she assumes a pristine posture. She watches you for a moment, but she is rather impassive. Curiously, she finally kneels once more, brushing back a few stray tufts of your hair affectionately. It somehow felt more fitting when she stood up imposingly above you, and the tenderness leaves you a bit awestruck. Truly, I'm in your debt. My name, as you may already know, is Eleni. Now might I ask, what is the name of one so generous? Well worth it 1,000,000,000,000 times over. Her voice is honeyed, and she seems earnest in her gratitude. She continues to caress you, while you struggle to stay conscious. Either way, you feel as though you've damned yourself or maneuvered this encounter correctly. Breathlessly, you blink back exhaustion and manage to answer her. We're in a few classes together. My name is Lauren B. Flippantly, she bats an eyelash, disregarding every piece of your response with the exception of your name. Lauren B. It suits you. I'll keep it and your kindness in my thoughts. Surely we'll see each other again very soon. Yeah, we got next period together. You think about asking what she means by that, but no sooner has she spoken, she leaves your side. Girl, you better give me your number before you leave. You blink at the Disney, you blink at the dizzying speed of everything that transpired and begin to wonder how you'll make it through all of your tasks for the afternoon. You can barely keep your eyes open now, but astonishingly, you find yourself looking forward to whatever very soon was. Although entirely spellbound by the encounter of Eleni, the dizzy spell persists long after she vanished from your sight. Upon making your way to the steps, you can feel the lead settling in your ankles. Were your feet always this heavy? And why did it seem like the stairs were doubled from what they were previously? There's a passing thought and doubt, but before you can dwell upon your charitable actions, your body gives out on you. You awaken some time later, the sun streaming in exuberantly than it had previously. In fact, it's blinding, and as you regain consciousness, your senses return one by one. First, there's an overwhelming, almost pungent stench of medical herbs that wafts your nose. You wrinkle it, and as you do, your vision returns to you. What? How did I end up here? A simple glance around the stale environment garners you very little information. The potent, curative stench still wreaks havoc upon your senses, but a petite shadow looms, ceasing your attention eventually. The nurse that had come to your side is visibly the antithesis of your dark mistress from a few hours prior. Her hair, although wild and unruly, curls in an amiable fashion, and her lips were an inviting smile. You've not been here long. A kind Samaritan found you sprawled across the tile floor, and they brought you here. Her voice is lilting, and you feel your tense muscles begin to unwind beneath her calming state. A faint blush of embarrassment fans across your cheeks. The nurse is like a fresh breath of spring. Girl, you got a crush on everybody. How long was I out for? A voice, not nearly as bell-like, but sultry and stark with familiarity, speaks before the nurse's lips part. Not more than an hour, but enough to make me miss my first class. So you didn't leave me to die? You actually carried me over here? But given your generosity, I can overlook your indiscretion this once. She is unsurprisingly smug, bordering arrogant. But there's a twinge of something new. Twinge of something new. Guilt. Pity? It's difficult to discern given her haughty demeanor. Fleetingly, the pale-headed nurse bows before offering another crescent of a smile. Not long after, it becomes just you and Eleni once more. You begin to wonder if she was the self-same Samaritan that your caregiver has spoken of. I mean, it's your fault, isn't it? Whatever flicker you glimpsed is distinguished following your statement. It seems I gave you too much credence. What sort of relief is given when the recipient is met with such hostility? Her nails rub against her chair beneath her, and she stands briskly. A waste to spend an hour with you, and not with an esteemed tutelage I may have received during that time. I mean, girl, you said you blame me for missing class. The heck? Don't blame me. I mean, I felt fine until you did what you did. The more you speak, the more displeased she appears. You stop, gulp, and avert your gaze. I mean, did you take too much or something? I've never felt like that before. If I took too much, it simply means that you are too weak. He could have withstood thrice what I took from you. He? The sour expression prevails. Girl, you are stressing me out. I don't want to talk to you no more. How did I end up in this situation anyway? You use such big words I can barely read them. Eleni, you are a handful. If you have the energy to be mouthy and inquire, you've rested long enough. I've decided while you were unconscious to grace you with my companionship for the remainder of the day. You're squandering it as it is now. You ponder a second or two longer. Do I even want to continue this route? That's what I'm thinking. Do I even want to continue this route? Well, she's hot. Eventually, you submit and scramble from your bed. You can hear the clack of her heels against the tile, and you struggle to keep up with her long strides. Grace me? I mean, Something a bit ungrateful, ever still. You receive a glare from the witch. Yeah, cool. Oh, Eleni, once your beauty makes your route... Only your beauty makes your route playable. With newfound strength, you usher yourself from your bed to bid a good day to your kind-hearted attendant. I don't want to do her route. I hope I'm not stuck here. She returns the sentiment and extends it towards Eleni, although Eleni only gives a simpering look before clenching a hold on your hand. Although a rather imposing force, you realize Eleni's grip is not nearly as steely as one might have suspected. You could pull away, but you allow yourself to be led to the next location. And why would you ever untether yourself from those hands? Do I really have to spend the rest of the day with her? It's only 10 a.m. I don't want to spend my day with her. You know what? I don't want to spend the day with her. I'm gonna come over to here, save this, and I'm going to load right here. Yeah. I don't want to spend a day with her. She's too much. I'm not ready for a route like that. I got other stuff to worry about. Good luck. You turn the corner. You have some free time until your next class. What do you do? I'm sorry, Eleni. I feel so bad, but like, I don't want to deal with her right now. You like, her personality is too, I can't deal with her right now, later. Let's go to the garden. I'm stressed now. No, let's go eat. Let's go eat. He becomes slightly more well-rounded person. I really thought she was gonna kill me though. I really did. Someone is watching you. Who? Yes. Who would you like to approach? Golly, there's so many people. Phoenix is here. Ashton. What's her face? The one that always lies. Let's do whoever this guy is. Or girl. Or neither. Am I lost? Despite growing fairly used to the topography of your classes, there are still a plethora of areas you get to discover. And was it just you, or did the air conditioning not work here? In fact, you notice the hallway lights and fixtures begin blinking as faint but unquestionable waves of heat begin reverberating towards you from a distant direction. As if all the signs of an omen were on cue, you realize you're the only person around this area. You wonder if this part of the conservatory is haunted. But aren't spirits usually associated with cooler temperatures rather than hotter ones? Okay, this is definitely the off-limits part. The forbidden area, every superstition or fantastical setting kept barred from students. Hiding a grim dark secret, an obscure passage to the third dimension, or maybe even a horrendous beast. Troubled, yet anticipative, you find yourself debating. Last time, we gotta play it safe. I'm not trying to die this playthrough. Forget it. I just started. I'm not dying or getting in trouble. Who cares if a wonder of the world is here? Fearfully, you attempt to quickly make your way past the haunted halls, en route to your original destination. But, as if to answer your aimless yells echoing down the hall, the suspected ghost or shambling creature of the night finally awakes to greet you. Get on my ear with that. What the hell? Against your better judgment, you're caught screaming bloody murder in the midst of an empty hallway. Your cries of terror are only disrupted by an unfamiliar, disembodied voice, followed by the sudden and forceful grip of your body being pulled into another. It takes a moment to gather your senses, but once you have it, it becomes abruptly clear that you're staring face to face with the undeniably irritable visage. With ears thick and dappled with hair snow white, the burly anima bears the brunt of your weight effortlessly against his chest. His powerful grip diminishes down to one more gentle, more aware of the situation. Yet, even if you might be enraptured by those piercing cold eyes, the only sentiment you can reciprocate is perplexity. By the way, he's staring at me. I wonder if I've inconvenienced. Gruffly, the man releases you, heaving a little sigh as he brushes his bangs back. Alright, so, Can I ask you one thing? Why the hell are you screaming all of a sudden? You can't help but relent and reveal a little blush at his straightforward question, a tad bit bashful of your shameless actions. The lights went out and hot. It was hot. I was wondering if it was, but I freaked out. Sorry. Girl, you better talk. The anima tilted his head and lifts a brow, gradually looking more understanding. You're embarrassing me. Not in front of this guy. Look at him. At least slightly. There's a glint of enlightenment before he faintly smirks. You can feel my flames from that far? Damn, that's impressive. You almost think he's praising you. But by the smug, triumphant look that occupies his face, it becomes increasingly obvious he's more proud of himself. Turns out, throughout your bumbling, the leopard retained only a fragment of information. Despite your earlier apprehension, the fact that he's heartily ignoring your concern almost ticks you off. Rebuke him. Just go along with him. Yeah, let's go along with him, whatever. You swallow any discontent and stand sweatingly near the doorway. So the reason it's so hot is because of your flames? Is it really that weird? We're at magic school. And what about the lights? They were flickering and then went out. I seriously thought this place was haunted. That was me too. And probably. The place might be haunted. It's like 100 years old. Hundreds, actually. Not that he wasn't feeding my paranoia. Details, details. Who are you? Gripping his lance at his side, the animal traverses across the vacant room. With his laundrous yet decisive movements, he confidently strides closer to you. As he nears, you can more plainly see the abnormalities of faded scars that blemish his skin. Burn scars, maybe? Could be a lot of things, actually. You stare a lot. You must be new. It's that obvious? Yeah, I'm Lauren. And you are? I go by just Siri here. How's Polaris? Nice meeting you. Phoenix, I want to say, does not like Polaris. He holds out a hand to shake, and as you lean closer to grip it, you can still feel how warm Siri's palm is. His skin is rough. Discoloration decorates every digit, right up to the concerning length of his claws. Despite any earlier grievances or his rugged appearance, his disposition seems amenable, and his hand politely clasps around yours. Something about me caught your eye? You look up alarmingly this time to see a fraction of Siri's fangs peeking from behind his grin. No, not in particular. Oh yeah? Well then. After properly shaking your hand, Siri crosses his arms and appears lost in thought. I came all the way out here to practice my magic, but in a school with so many wandering souls, I guess that's impossible. Tease him? Are we let's try. I didn't think you'd be the shy type. Siri's expression regards you as deadpanned, failing to see the coyness behind your taunting words. I'm not shy. If anything, I say training alone is more for your safety, unless you have a penchant for danger. Oh. Your face says it all. You don't. Exactly. Anyway, I should head back. Catch you later, Lauren. Don't get lost now. As he passes you, the animal throws out a slack wave as his thick spotted tail was playfully against your feet upon his exit. Siri, later. Gods, it is still hot in here. Still, wouldn't it be better just to practice fire magic outside? Thankfully for you, Siri left no mess in the empty classroom. You disperse from the area before hypothetical ghosts do decide to show up. Today you're going to fight one very menacing duck in the ring. I hope I win. Just like the professor had 10 years ago in the grotto backyard. The grotto backyard. This is allowed? It is indeed allowed. You step into the ring. One very menacing duck doesn't stand a chance. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Oh, okay. The professor looks mildly impressed. Did I do it? Did I win against the duck? It's noon. Oh yeah, I survived. Okay. Look at me, a duck fighter. So what do we have so far? So we have her, very shy. We have Ashton, also very shy. Bugbear, weird. I forget her name, but she's a liar. She's funny. Eleni. Dragon guy, okay. Very interesting. We have Hexley, a flirt. I don't want to get caught up in her drama. We have Phoenix. I like Phoenix. You talk too much. Simon, I don't know where our friendship is. And I can say his name was Siri. But you know, it is lunchtime, and I said I would eat with Simon. And actually, I don't know how to get an ending with anybody. Simon made himself scarce. Since your conversation about his account. Oh, okay. So we do get to finish off that little storyline. Thank you. Simon made himself scarce. Since your conversation about his accusation. The less you see him, the more worried you are that he's resigned to his fate of giving a shoddy explanation and faces the consequences, even if it is expulsion. You make several attempts to confront him, but he dodges your approaches or makes a break for it before you even get a word in. He's impossible to catch on foot, and you know by now that there's no point in chasing him down. You rinse and repeat this cycle, but just when you're on the verge of giving up, he finally seems to relent. He passes you a note, asking to meet. Simon's punctual this time, though seemingly at the cost of his general well-being. Okay, so, it is a new day. I'm filming. I left, came back. I edited everything so far. And I don't think anything stood out to me this time. No, nothing really stood out while I was editing. But yeah, let's just jump back in. His hair is noticeably more disheveled, a feat in and of itself. The bags under his eyes are obvious, and he isn't fiddling with anything besides his own hands. He switches between twiddling his thumbs and doing hand stretches, and kneading his own fingers every few seconds. What should we talk about? You're not gonna run away this time? Hey there, jerk. How life's been Why would I say that? I just want to better understand what's going on. Yeah, I want to understand. I just want to better understand what's going on. Simon hums an acknowledgement first, but he considers his words carefully. Slowly he nods. Then he looks up to meet your gaze. I know. It's the least I owe you. Mind you, I didn't rehearse this, and I didn't bring notes either. Good. Hidden among his words is an underlying plea for patience, which you grant with a degree of reluctance. You sit across from him with an expectant look. Simon breathes out a heavy sigh, like he's trying to exhale the weight of his emotions. He clasps his hands together, keeping them still, if only for a few minutes. He starts quietly. First of all, I'm sorry for messing with your phone. That was uncalled for. You asked him how he was able to give you a near exact version of your phone. Simon pauses. You magician? I'll get to that in a bit. His hands grip each other a little harder. I don't like talking about it. You wait for him to continue. Second of all, I can promise you that I didn't cheat on that quiz. I never thought you did, at all. It's just that, well, if it had been me from a few years ago, I wouldn't be able to say that. So you're saying you used to be more misbehaved back in the day? What do you mean? I mean that I didn't exactly have "I'm a good egg" on my resume. I've done some things I'm not proud of. He gauges your reaction. I don't really care. And I think it's something you deserve to know, if nothing else. I don't care about that. We're friends. And I think it's something you deserve to know, if nothing else. Simon swings his tail around and takes the tip with both hands. My magic lets me create imperfect duplicates of objects. I used it for mostly harmless stunts growing up. He grimaces. Then, while I was in college, my dad got sick. Really, really sick. Simon squeezes his eyes shut, trying to cope with the pain of recollection. And when you're facing stakes like that, you get desperate. You stare at Simon, already having a hunch on where his story is going. Guilt mars his features, and it hurts to see him like this. I stole. I delivered. If there was money I could put towards my dad's treatment, I did it. I even used my magic when they weren't looking to make it all go smoother. Simon opens his eyes again. But once I met my quota and wanted out, they want me to stay in. They threatened me when I said no. He chuckles, the sound hollow. So I ran. They eventually cornered me. Next thing I knew, I was waking up in the inferno. And before you were able to ask anything, Simon unclaps his hands, raising one to gesture. He silently imitates a gun going off before dropping his hand back to his lap. His words hang in the air, and Simon gives you time to process everything. You find your voice again. Why would I say that sucks, dude? Why would I say that? I'm curious, what happened afterwards? I don't know. He shakes his head. It's not like I could go back and check up on my family. The only thing I knew for sure is that I secured enough money to pay for my dad's treatment. Beyond that, I don't know how he or my mom have been since then. Simon swallows thickly. It's clear he misses his family dearly. Simon raises from his seat, taking a few steps away. He looks out into the distance, the light in his eyes dim and hazy. I want to have the last word, you know? After I first started running from them, I worked for an investigator who had been after my employer for years. I retrieved evidence, but it all went downhill once they realized I took something particularly incriminating and replaced it with a copy. He suddenly throws up his hands with a frustrated shout and moves like he's about to storm off. But Simon doesn't. Instead, he straightens up again and looks back at you. Nothing I did mattered. At the end of the day, I still ended up dead. Simon crouches down, hugging his knees to his chest and wrapping his tail around himself. There's no point in trying. The world operates in cycles in the fiendish's mind. You finally understand that to Simon, the accusations of academic dishonesty was simply the event of his life coming back around to repeat themselves, just in a non-life-threatening manner. The last time he desperately struggled to seek a way out, everything went awry, and Simon paid for it with his life. Now, he seemed resigned to simply suffer the consequences as they came to him. Comfort him. You go to crouch next to Simon and put a hand on his shoulder. He snaps his head to you, but he doesn't move away or try to bat your hand away. Slowly, he lifts one hand and places it on top of yours on his shoulder. Simon manages a weak smile before softly murmuring, "Thanks, Lauren." You stay like this for a moment. Simon doesn't say anything, and neither do you. He purses his lips and gears turning his head as he shifts his focus back to the present situation. Worst comes to worst, expulsion is better than dying again. And I didn't like Inferna, but I guess I can manage. Don't give up. Things will be different this time. Simon looks at you almost incredulously. You can't know that for sure, unless you got future sight or something. Despite this, he relaxes at your words. His pessimism gives way to the tiniest spark of hope. But hearing it from you makes me want to believe it's possible. He pauses, then lowers his voice. That anything's possible. Simon finally stands, stretching out his legs. You stand as well, and Simon abruptly turns to you. Lauren, Though he falters, he pushes on, his resolve slowly but surely solidifying. I'm gonna try after all. The statement isn't grand by any means, but it's a step forward in the right direction. Simon presses his hand flat against his thighs. I'd like your help rehearsing my statement, Lauren. Please, of course. You got it, boss. You give a salute to seal the deal, and Simon can't help but laugh. Let's keep up that can-do attitude. He jokes, his usual energy returning to his voice. I'm gonna need as much of it as possible. Simon puts out his hand. When you take it, he shakes firmly. You expect him to let go immediately afterwards, but he lingers. Simon squeezes your hand. Your eyes meet. I won't let you down. He swears, a promise made only to you. You tell him you know he won't. Okay. But I am a bit confused. How did I know he died because he got shot. But what's Inferna? How did he come back? Did he die and come back to life? Is this Inferna? I'm a bit confused about that. So like, if anybody's played the game, it can explain that. But still, that's sad. Dang. It happened a couple years ago. Yeah. You have some free time. What do I do? What should I do? What should I do? Should I go to the forest again? A little hike? 2 p.m. I already ate. Did I? I don't know. Let's go back to the library. Let's just read again. What to read today? Your fingers flip through the pages of The Tree, Trolls, and the Mallet. You can feel your intelligence increasing. What? What? Why are you always doing something weird at the end? What is this? No, let's talk to the dragon guy. I want to talk to him a little bit more. Earlier in the week, your professor has sent you a message. As a new student, you would need assistance on the upcoming class project. Alucane? Alucane? Is Lauren asking Alucane for help? Who? The new student. Well, looks like she is. Man, I wish I could get Alucane to help me. That's guaranteed. That's a guaranteed A right there. Ha, yeah, right, in your dreams. Is this not the dragon guy? Who's Alucane? You managed to overhear some classmates whispering. Damn. Don't they have their own project to worry about? Oh no, you're someone completely different. Alucane lifts their head up at the sound of your approach, stilling the movements of their quill. They don't open their eyes. Hello. The professor said to work with someone on the project. Can I work with you? They look a little bit annoyed. Golly, sorry. You hold your breath. As long as you pull your weight. Try not to waste my time. I'll, take that as a yes. You can count on that. You take a seat next to Alucane, half studying and half watching them study. He knows that despite writing so reverently, they never open their eyes even once. Today we'll have a lecture on the topic of your choice. B. Why are you always yelling my name? What mythical creature are you curious about? Bugbear. A bugbear? An interesting creature. Not as common in popular media though. Sadly, they're not as well researched because of that fact. But there are a few things we do know. Bugbears are being compared to the boogeyman, and were historically used to frighten disobedient children into obedience. In some cultures and myth, they even eat the children. Quite frightening, isn't it? Your eyebrows raise. It will be sure to make the children put on their best behavior. Well, Bugbear isn't. I guess he can be a little. He's just weird. I guess he could be scary if he tried to. It's now after school hours. What should I do? Let's take a bath. You're in the bathhouse. Squeaky clean. He offers you a bath steamed egg. Thank you. Thank you, Bugbear. Okay. You know, we still have not met Luca. 8 p.m. Should we eat again? Let's go to the kitchen again. Intelligence 9, Charisma 10, Stress 16. Whatever. Friday is now over. The long-awaited weekend has finally arrived. Simon invites you out to the campus cafe to spend some time together, assuring you that he'll dress up for the occasion. Okay? Getting a little dapper. You've grown so used to seeing him in plaid that you still can't detach the pattern from your mental image of him. You agree to dress a little nicer as well, teasing Simon about being a date. Is it not? He gets uncharacteristically quiet at your comment before mumbling something that you can't hear. That's still plaid. The afternoon sun is bright and cheerful by the time you arrive at the cafe. Simon's waiting. Is this the last day? I think this is the last day. Simon's waiting for you at the front entrance. As usual, you recognize the telltale frizzy hair and horns, but his outfit gives you pause. He's traded out his usually dark t-shirt for a plaid white dress shirt. More shockingly, the shirt is tucked into his pants properly, and he has a fully buttoned waistcoat in place of his usual flannel. His jeans have been replaced with a fitting pair of slacks. Still, imperfection remains in his attire, traits that undoubtedly point back to Simon's fashion tendencies. His collar is still a little crooked, his sleeves aren't quite rolled up evenly, and he is resolutely wearing his usual sneakers in favor of dress shoes. Hey Lauren, looking sharp. Simon wiggles finger guns at you. Yep, this is Simon all right. You express similar sentiments, but point to his shoes. Simon huffs, crossing his arms. Pardon me, but shoes are expensive. And besides, these are my most comfortable pair. Despite the indignation in his voice, Simon pulls open the cafe door and holds it open for you. Thank you. He gestures for you to enter first with a little flourish of his hands and a shallow bow. Look at him being all gentlemanlike. This is a date. You can't help but laugh as you follow his cue and step inside. You and Simon chat while waiting in line, and you strike up a conversation with the cashier when you're finally at the front. He insists on treating you, and once your order is placed, you go to find seating. Simon takes your hand and leads you to a high table next to the window. You sit next to each other on the stools and watch the clouds through the glass. When your number is called, Simon goes to fetch your order. Here you are. He places your drink in front of you. You thank him as he slides back into his seat. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm the one who asked for this in the first place. Simon takes a sip from his own beverage, but despite how casual he looks at first glance, you see him restlessly tapping the pad of one finger against the table. Do I make you nervous? His tail is held stiffly behind him, and he's no longer really meeting your gaze. Is everything okay? You ask after a short drag in your conversation. Simon hesitates. His hands go still. He takes a deep breath and clears his throat. I actually want to use this opportunity to tell you something. Simon turns to you. Hope and apprehension flickers in his eyes, an ever-shifting flame that makes his eyes seem to glow. He straightens up, taking his hands off the table to press them flat on his legs. Listen, Lauren, Simon swallows for good measure, then speaks so softly you can just barely hear him above all the background noise of the cafe, a secret for your ears only. I like you, Lauren. Simon hunches his shoulder. You've been nothing but nice to me since we first met. He gives you a wistful smile. To tell you the truth, I thought I was just going to skate by all my years at Saint Spell alone. I'm a coward who comes here because I couldn't really deal with Inferno anymore. He takes a sip from his beverage before placing it back down on the table. Simon thumbs the rim of his cup thoughtfully. But meeting you made it completely worth it. I think I got really lucky when you first came up to me. He looks to you again, eyes bright. I'm really, really happy to be able to call you my friend. He sticks a hand out towards you. When you take it, he gives you a firm shake, but doesn't let go. Instead, he pulls you over and wraps his arm around you in a hug. It's warm, comfortable. And then Simon squeezes you a little tighter. You realize it's a silent promise. He'll be at your side no matter what life throws at you. It's in that mission as well, that he'll stumble or get left in the dust. But so long as you're willing to wait, he'll always catch up again and improve himself after each fall. When Simon straightens up again, he smiles cheerfully at you. And well, I hope you consider me a friend too. You assure him that you do, pulling him to another hug to make a silent promise of your own. You'll be by his side too. You pull away, and Simon tosses your hair with a snicker. Let's commemorate this, yeah? Simon takes his cup and lifts it towards you. You take yours and raise it close. Cheers, Lauren. He winks mischievously. Let's make the most of this, yeah? You laugh and tap your cup against his. You spend the rest of your time in the cafe quietly, slowly sipping your drinks until you're both done. As you leave, Simon hooks an arm around your shoulder, and you mimic the movement. Your laughters are bright. From what you can tell, so are the days ahead of you. After all, one never has a dull moment with Simon Villar. Simon Fail. I stick as thieves. We became friends. I didn't want a friendship. I want a relationship. Okay. We did it. Okay. That was not the ending I wanted. I wanted romance. I wanted romance, but I got friendship. I got put in the friend zone. That's not a bad end, I would say, but it's not the ending I wanted. So let's go to the student spellbook and look at everybody we met. We met you. We met you. We met you. I like you a lot. Do you meet you? No. Bugbear. We know Bugbear. Very weird. Very strange. Peculiar. A liar. Too much. Very, very handsome. Very messy. Very homicidal. No, well, Luca, we didn't even meet you. Yeah, the worst, first impression of all time. Phoenix. We met you. Simon, our bestie. And I think that's all. When he figured out his magic, he'd gotten drunk on the mischief of it, skating through school on answer keys. Shortly before his graduation, his father became severely ill, and Simon dropped everything to help take care. Bills racked up. He would do anything, even if it meant a special job. His resurrection into Inferno was confusing, to say the least. It is. I still don't get it. How did you come back? But, okay, so moving forward, I have no idea how to go about this. There's so many characters, so many routes. How should we go about this? I'm gonna try to do Simon's route again, but we're gonna aim for romantic, I guess. Yeah, give me ideas of how to go about the series. Please give me ideas how to go about this, because I want to keep playing for the I want to keep playing this for you guys. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my social media. It's always description below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.